Hi, everybody. Welcome. Sorry, Nikki
No,
was
you're
going to
fine.
open.
Welcome,
Okay.
everyone. Okay, you go ahead.
Y'all, we are not even perfect. I'm sorry. We just discussed this. Nikki was going to open. But welcome to Pink Power. I am Kara Flippin, Senior Ruby Ambassador. Take it away, Nikki.
And I am Nikki Westerfield, Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. We are so excited for tonight's call. We're doing a new ambassador training, and we haven't done one in a long time. So we're really, really excited about it. Get your papers and your pens and take notes. We're going to talk about lots of stuff to get you guys started on to the right foot. So we're just going to jump in right away. We're going to talk about posting and why it's so important. We really, really encourage you guys to post right away. And instead of waiting for your own testimony, start posting right away. People love to follow your journey. An example of a good first post is like a pink drink selfie. Or I woke up feeling energized, thanks pink drink, or something like that. Just make sure that you're posting and you're posting consistently, and people will start watching you and they'll start following your journey. And I know a lot of the Jules and a lot of successful people say that they wish they would have started posting sooner because people don't know what you're doing if you're not talking about it, and people get really, really intrigued when you're talking about it. Do you have anything else on posting?
Yeah, one thing with it is just to make sure that you're being super real and super genuine. Don't be really addy and I don't know, commercial ads, things that are we don't want to spam our friends or anything like that, but just being real and genuine and letting people see the journey that you're taking with Plexus and what it's doing for you and how it's impacting your life. But one thing, whenever I say that, I don't want anybody to think oh my gosh, I need my own testimony or anything like that before they can post, because that's not the case at all. You can use your friends' testimonies and your fellow ambassadors' testimonies and things like that.
Yes, and I agree with the personal poster. They go so much farther than an ad. If you start talking about something personal to you, people are more interested than just an ad, and people might scroll past an ad. Rather, if you talk about something personal, they'll actually read it and know that it's really you and you're a real person.
Sorry, my husband's trying to take care of my daughter. He's getting her.
Okay. I actually have another thing to add to posting now that I'm thinking of it. We really, really encourage everybody to post 3 times a day. But we don't want everybody to just spam your friends with Plexus, because we don't want you to get deleted. So talk about your family, talk about your kids, post pictures of kids. People love pictures. Post about what you're cooking for dinner, post about being at the zoo. You want people to follow you because you're interesting. You don't want people to delete you because all you're posting is Plexus, Plexus, Plexus.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I made that mistake whenever I first signed up. We were all new at the same time, and they told me, "Oh, just flood your Facebook page with Plexus." So I did, and I didn't have any direction or know what I was doing necessarily. I just posted, just posted whatever I could find and flooded my page, and didn't even put stuff about my personal life hardly on there. It was just all Plexus, and I did have people that got annoyed with it and stuff like that. So now I'm definitely more cautious about that. I just incorporate Plexus into my daily life of what what I'm doing. And that's kind of, I guess Plexus really is just a lifestyle for us now. We just work it in to what we're doing because that's the lifestyle we live, and we're both able to stay at home because of that, and it just makes it easy to work it in.
Yes.
Another thing that we want to talk about is engaging and being added to groups. So one of the biggest things is to stay plugged in. I seriously don't feel like I can say that enough. Stay plugged in, stay plugged in, stay plugged in, because this is, for one, such an incredible community of Plexus people, and they're so supportive, and they're going to help you. And people on, a lot of times we can, maybe get discouraged or things like that. So that's one of the really, why it's so important to have that backbone and then the support of it and to continue to get that knowledge of your business. So whenever we talk about that, like, what do we mean? Like, we want you guys to be added to our groups. We have team pages. For one, there's our huge Show Me Plexus page. And then there's the Plexus Rockstar. If you are underneath Nikki's team, there's the Diamonds in the Making. If you are on my team. Also, there's Plexus Journeys, which is a group that is full of incredible testimonies. So if you are lacking belief in any way, shape, or form, jump into that Plexus Journey group and start reading testimonies, because I promise you won't be lacking for very long after that. There's also Rockstar scripts, and this is amazing for anybody, but especially if you are new, and we just talked about posting on Facebook. So Rockstar Scripts is actually full of scripts that you can use to put on your own personal Facebook page, and you can tweak them or whatever, you know, make them your own, however you want to do that. And there's also some scripts in there, I believe, to if you like are talking to people or having a conversation with people, like what to say and stuff like that. And I know we have some scripts in our file folders of how, like, that first Plexus conversation, or you know, just frequently asked questions that we get as ambassadors, scripts on how to answer that too. So it just makes it really easy. So be sure that you're looking for those kind of things. And you want to be in the groups because you want to know what's going on. That's if you're on here, then there's a good chance that you were in the groups, because that's where we advertised it at, or maybe your upline just sent you here or something like that. But you don't want to miss out on that stuff. And there's also a lot of great contests, and then just being engaged in, like, our Pink Power Live. There was an online event tonight. If you guys missed it, we'll have another one in 2 weeks or so you guys can get in that and add people to it. What else is there? There's just, we've got the 7-day or the 10-day boot camps.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. Yeah, we have that on here to talk about.
Okay.
Do you want me to screen share real quick and show everybody how to, like, go about, like, going on the Plexus Journey page, and, like, just in case, like, it's really hard when you're new and you don't really know, like, what to post. So I'm just going to share my screen. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Yes, Kara?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm on my page. Okay, so let's go to Plexus Journeys. And like Kara said, this is a really, really awesome group. There is, like, almost 90,000. I think there's like 89,000, almost 90,000 people on this group. So it's really, really nice. This is how you get to this group. And say that you have somebody that has diabetes and you want to send them some post about diabetes. You can actually go to this group, and right here you can type in diabetes and hit the search button. So anything with the words diabetes will come up, and then you'll have all of these stories with diabetes in them, and you can share them. And you can do that with other different things as well, depending on, like, what you're looking for and stuff like that. Another thing, and this is something that I learned here recently, and if you guys aren't added to the Plexus Journey page, let me know. Let me or Kara know if you're on our team, and we will add you, because it is a private page and you have to be added. Okay, so say you are just at your home screen or even your page, and you want to search for something anywhere on Facebook. Say you saw me post about my grandpa Ron. Here we go. And you just want to type in the keywords. You can go to my page. My name will be right there, and then click Ron. So that will pull up that post that you're probably thinking of. And there's my cute little grandpa. So, sorry, I'm getting messages. So anytime you're looking for something, and you go in the same place that you would go to, like, search somebody's name. All you type in is Plexus diabetes. Oops. And hit enter. Anything that is on Plexus, it doesn't even have to be your friends, with diabetes and Plexus in those two keywords are going to pop up. So I mean, there's just so much stuff that we can share, guys. I mean, any keywords that you're looking for, just type them in and stuff will come up and you can share it. A lot of you are wondering, how do you share? I like to, Kara, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay, say we wanted to share this guy right here. You would click on the picture, save the picture, and then what we like to really teach is to highlight this and copy it, and then go to your page and paste it as your own, and just write, Dale said this, you know, and or this is amazing. Sorry guys. Just talk about like, this is amazing, you know, and share the stuff like that. It's really, really hard when you share stuff. Sometimes people's address, their web address, if you're sharing something like from somebody else's page, like this is obviously Kayla's page. If you share something from her page, sometimes it might be in a private group and a lot of people won't be able to see it on your friends list. And also, you could share it and her Plexus website could be on there, and your friends might go to her Plexus website and buy from her. So you want to make sure that you are copying and pasting and re-uploading these yourself. And it also makes it seem more real. You don't want to hit the share button too many times, just because it makes it seem like, you know, you're sharing this from yourself. And I'll go through someone sent me a message about the Plexus scripts too. So I'll go to that group. It's Rockstar Scripts. We created this page just to share scripts with you guys. Here's some really great scripts that I posted earlier that I got from Danny on the team. This is a post that literally I got almost everybody on Facebook that shared this got a whole bunch of likes, so I decided to share that in here. This is just a script about the 7-day challenge. Here is a script just about, you know, just inviting somebody to do the 7-day challenge, and you just switch Mac's name out with somebody else. There's just tons of scripts in here that you guys can use. Just, you know, and here's like a cheat sheet of some stuff. So, I mean, there's tons of stuff in here. It really doesn't get easier than this. When you first start out, you have everything right in front of you. So did I miss anything, Kara, about screen sharing?
No, one thing that I do want to kind of mention right now is Plexus with compliance and stuff, they've just asked that we not share like specific diseases and some before and after pictures. We have compliance approved before and after pictures. But if you have a friend, like she was talking about, if you have a friend that has diabetes, then you can search that and you can share that testimony with that person in like a private message or something like that.
Yes. So and I did ask Diamond Ambassador Alyssa Riox, and she said, because she runs the Plexus Journeys page, and she said that from, I think it was May 31st on, all of that stuff that's posted in Plexus Journeys from May 31st on will be compliance approved. But sometimes old testimonies come out, so just be careful with the ones before that.
Yes. So the next thing that we want to talk about is the success kit. So if you join for just the $34.95 or whatever and did not purchase a welcome kit whenever you first joined, then you might not have a success kit. If you did not get one, we're definitely going to encourage you to get this. If you didn't get a welcome kit, they are just such an incredible deal. Just because they come with product that are less than wholesale. They also have the success kit in them. It's a great way to make profit, and it's also just a great way to get your products at the deepest discount. But they have the success kit in it, and the success kit is amazing. What they have done is taken our most successful ambassadors in the company, our diamonds in the company, have gotten together and they have shared what works for them. And that's how the success kit came about. And I got one, so I'll just show it to you. So this is what it looks like. And then you open it up and it's full of all these great things. So it even comes with like product price cards, like index cards, and like if you're wanting to, you know, share about the boost with somebody, It gives a little bit about the boost, and then also has like talking points and like what you would say to somebody. And I'm not going to lie, like somebody has messaged me and maybe asked me about a product that I'm not as familiar with because I don't, maybe I don't take it or whatever. And so like I go to these cards and I'm like, okay, what do these cards say about it? And that's exactly what I send to that person. It makes my job super easy.
I like those too. They said that like it's nice you can read those. Like if you're having like a Plexus event or anything like that, you can literally just hold them up and read it from the back.
Yes. It also has like a quick start guide. I'm not going to go through all of this with you guys, but I am going to encourage you that you get these success kits and that you go through it and you do what it says. Like I said, this is what the top of the top people in our company are doing, and this is what they've done to be successful. And this is one of my favorite things ever. So let's get you started. And it literally has everything you need to know in here about social media, about product, about our compensation plan. It offers more scripts on how to make your first Facebook post, how to have that conversation, how to reach out to those friends, how to reach out to those cold contact people. It just has everything, like how to take care of your customers, how to take care of your ambassadors. It's just like, if you have this, like spend 10 minutes every single night just going through this book. And so you kind of know how to use it and know where to use it. And then it comes with these sweet thank you cards to send to your customers whenever we can make things more personable. That's always good. And this is a great way just to make our customers feel, a little more loved. Just thanking them. And I need to send some of those out. I gotten a couple customers this month. And then the super cute card from, it doesn't work anymore. It used to talk.
Courtney's been playing with mine too.
Yeah, my kids always have that. But it just has a lot of really useful things in there for you guys to be successful on your Plexus journey, and breaks it down for you step by step. And if you follow that, that really is a key for you in your success. Do you have anything you want to add to me?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to talk about staying plugged in. I know Kara mentioned a little bit about it a little earlier, but when we say stay plugged in, if you're staying plugged in, there's no way you cannot be successful in this business. Like, we are so lucky and so blessed to have one of the most amazing teams. Like, I thank God every day that I joined Lori Cooper's team and all of her. She has everything laid out for us. There's so much that we do as a team, and I'm just going to go through a few of them. So we have the Pink Power Live. Me and Kara do our Pink Power Live every single week. We have Jules on the call. Sometimes we do stuff ourselves. We'll have, silver ambassadors, people from our teams get on our call. People that we just want you guys to learn from. And we do these every single week. Sometimes we do take off for like 4th of July or holidays and stuff like that. But for the most part, we have it every single week. So make sure you're keeping up to date with those. And what's nice is if you can't get on live when we go live, the link is always available, and you can always get on the next day or at your earliest convenience and rewatch the live event that we did. We have the 10-day ambassador boot camp for when you first sign up. If you guys are interested in that, get with us and we will make sure that we add you to the 10-day boot camp. It's lots of fun. It just gives you stuff that you guys can be doing in the first 10 days and to make sure that you're successful. And if you keep repeating that process, you will be very successful in this business. And it's really super fun. They give away gifts, and there's lots of other new ambassadors in there that you can relate to and have fun with learning as well. We do the 7-day trial challenges. The 7-day trial challenges are so much fun. I think the last one that I was in personally, there was like over 400 people that were trying Plexus for the first time for 7 days. And so we have scripts for that. I know I kind of passed a few of them when we were in the Rockstar scripts page. But the 7-day challenges, you just get, there's a post, we send you we basically send you everything you have to do. We literally give you a really good post that you can post on your Facebook page and just say, I'm looking for some people to do a 7-day challenge. This is what it consists of. And then we also have a picture to go with it, and then we create the group. All you do is add the people to the group once they've purchased the 7-day trial. We even have a script for after somebody comments on it and says, I want to do the 7-day challenge, and they say me, some people say me and they don't follow up with it. So we have a message that I know I send everybody that comments on that status. I send them a message and it says, hey, Stacy, I'm so excited you want to do the 7-day challenge. Here are your options. Let me know when you order it and I'll add you to the secret group. And, just tell them a little bit about the group. Tell them that there's prizes in there. And it's going to be a lot of fun because there's lots of other new people that are doing the 7-day challenge with them. The team pages, I know we went over that a little bit. Make sure you stay plugged in the team pages. Post about your good days and post about getting new customers and new ambassadors and welcome them in our pages. We love to keep our pages active, and people engaging in our pages is just so much fun. So make sure you're doing that and staying plugged in with what we have going on as well. And then the last thing is the online events. We have online events, and they're super, super easy. Basically what it is, every 2 minutes, somebody makes a post about Plexus, about our business. And it basically goes through all of the products, and it goes through the business and how you make money with the business. And what you can do is you just invite potential ambassadors or potential customers to this online event, and they can follow through with the post and learn about the company and the products. And I know me and Kara both have had lots of success with getting new customers and getting new ambassadors from these online events. So they're very, very, very helpful. So like I said, we have tons of stuff, so stay plugged in. There's really no reason you can't succeed with all this stuff going on. We don't want you to feel like you have to be on some type of call every single night. Don't feel like that. But if you can get plugged in, 1 time a week, even a few times a week, that's amazing. And like I said, it's only for a little bit. Like me and Kara get to stay at home all night, and we only do Peak Power Live once a week. So it's not a whole lot of giving for the outcome that you can get in return in the future.
Plexus is easy. It's really easy to talk about Plexus. It's easy to share about Plexus. We just have so much to back us up, and we have a company that's just full of integrity, and they do whatever they can to make our job easier. But we have, again, so many tools in place because we understand, like we have been doing this for a little bit, and we understand like how important that third-party validation is, and just to get like the extra support, extra feedback. And we have all of these things in place for you guys to take advantage of to help you be successful in your business. So the next thing we want to talk about is getting discouraged. So do you have goals and stuff on here?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. She'll talk about this a little bit, but one of the things, like, we want you guys to make sure that you know what your why is, and know why you're doing Plexus, and know why you're sharing Plexus. And there are going to be days that your messages are blowing up. Everybody in the world wants to know about Plexus, what you're doing, stuff like that, and you're not even going to be getting away from your computer. There's going to be other days where it feels like crickets, and it doesn't seem like anybody's responding. And there's going to be days where you go and talk to your boss, and they tell you that, or you tell them that you're doing Plexus, and they tell you it's not going to work, or don't get involved in that kind of thing. Or there's going to be days that you tell your best friend or your grandpa, and they want nothing to do with Plexus and stuff like that. And those are going to be moments that you guys are going to get discouraged. And we just want to be real with y'all and put this out here that it happens to every single one of us, that we all go through this. And that's why we want you guys to build that belief. We want you to build belief in our products, what they're doing for people. We want to build your belief in our opportunity, how this opportunity is financially changing people's lives. It is giving people the financial and time freedom that they never would have dreamed of. Nikki and I are 2 examples of that. We have that freedom that we would have never imagined ourselves having 3 years ago. And we just want you to have belief in yourself and know that this is possible for everyone if you're just willing to invest a little bit of time in it. And a lot of times when people tell you that it's not going to work, or they're trying to tear you away from it, or tear you down, or whatever, it's just because they don't know. They don't know because they don't know, and they don't understand, or they've been burned about it, and they've been burned by network marketing in the past, and they don't understand that we are different, because we really are. And I just want to share a fun experience that I had whenever I first joined Plexus. I was working when I first joined, and I would go to work and I was so excited. Like literally every single morning before work or before class, whatever I had going on that day, I would watch opportunity videos and I would just listen to what this crazy pink drink was doing for people and how it was changing people's lives. So I'm not even kidding y'all. Whenever I say I left excited and you couldn't hardly shut me up. Like I told everybody like, oh my gosh, you gotta try this crazy pink drink. Don't know how it works, but try it. And that's what I did. And so my sweet boss brought me into his office, and I don't even know if I was a silver ambassador yet at this time. I was brand new into the company. But he brought me into his office and he told me like, you know, I understand that you are excited and I understand that, you know, you're wanting to talk about Plexus, but I just want to let you know that this is not going to work. Like I've done things like that. I've lost money in it. And like he shared with me where he expected me to go in that company and where he thought my future was going to be with that company, and why I needed to focus on that and let this Plexus thing go because it was not going to work. So I left there just as excited as I did whenever I first walked in because my belief cup was so full that nobody was tearing it down. And at that moment, I didn't realize how pivotal of a moment that could have been for me. I also had an amazing support system at home. If you guys don't know, my mother is Diamond Ambassador Lori Cooper, and nobody was shutting that off either. So I had that at home also pouring into me, which definitely helped. A lot of people don't have that. But so anyway, I left there and I was still just so excited. But looking back, like that could have been enough for me to quit, and just thinking, okay, he is older than me. He's wiser than me. He has done this. He knows that it worked. At this time, my mom has not had success yet either. Like she wasn't a gold ambassador yet. We were still brand new. Like nobody had experienced success yet with Plexus in my family. But I could have just walked away and I could have just said, okay, you know, that it doesn't work. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to focus my energy here, and said goodbye to Plexus. And like that would have been devastating. Like if I would have known what I would have lost, it would have been devastating for me because I just kept going anyway, despite what people were telling me. And it has absolutely changed my life. Nikki has a fun story too, if you want to share it.
Yes, I do. And what's really funny, I'm going to get this. What's really funny is I just got a text message right before I'm going to tell this story, and he has no idea I'm about to talk about him anyways. So, so my stepdad, when I first started Plexus, and I've been with Plexus for a few years now, he was overweight and really overweight and just really unhealthy. And I really wanted Plexus for him. And then he got diabetes and I really wanted Plexus for him. And he was very hard-headed. He was one of those. He was very hard-headed. You couldn't tell him anything. He knew everything. And he always made comments like, oh, that stuff doesn't work. How long are you still doing that stuff? You know, like stuff like that. And one year I even, as a gift, as a Christmas gift, because this is how bad I wanted Plexus for him. And mind you, I had just started Plexus, so I hadn't been in it super long. And so I spent with my own money and I bought him the triplex combo and I tried to give it to him. And my mom, he gave it back to me basically. And he said he didn't want it. And me even buying it myself and giving it to him, like he was not going to take it. And so now he's been taking the products. He's down, gosh, I can't even keep up. I think definitely over 60 pounds. He's off of one of his diabetes medications. And I just think all the time, like he's a very big, like a part of my life. He's like he's somebody I look up to, and him saying that stuff to me could have really got me down, but I didn't let it. And family sometimes can be our biggest critic. So don't let it get you down. But this is what's funny. So as Kara's talking, he just sent me this. He's now an ambassador with Plexus, and he's been doing very well. So I'm going to screen share really quick this text message that he just sent me. And I hope you're watching because I'm putting you on blast. It's really funny. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah. I see. Yeah, there we go.
This is what he just sent me. He's holding his silver ambassador certificate.
So good
today. So this is just perfect. So I had to show you guys that. So once the biggest skeptic I ever met in my life, now he's a silver ambassador. So don't let people get you down because just keep going. And you guys are going to have people tell you no. And that's completely normal. Like literally, like, I know some people go for no's because if you're getting no's, at least you're reaching out to people and you're planting those seeds. So it's not a bad thing when you get a no. It's not bad.
What are the statistics on that? It's like 2% of people will say yes on the first time. And like, it's, I don't know, like 80% of people say yes on the 5th to 12th contact. So that first time, second time, third time, like don't be discouraged if they're saying no. Like just keep sharing with them and not spamming them, but just sharing and following up and things like that.
Yes. And I have just another quick story. My grandpa, recently, if you're friends on my Facebook, you've probably seen my little grandpa. I shared him a little bit too. I tried to get him to do Plexus for a few years too, and he wouldn't do it. And he's been in the hospital like for as long as I can remember, like almost my whole life. He's always had health problems. He's always had weight issues. He's always had diabetes and high cholesterol, high blood pressure. In the past few, I think 3 years now, he's had sleep apnea really bad where he would like wake up like 10 times a night. And I cannot tell you how many times I mentioned Plexus to my grandpa, but he's literally, him and my stepdad are very much alike. Actually, now that I think about it, they're both stubborn. And my grandpa is a grumpy old man and you cannot tell him anything. And he called me up and he said, yeah, Nikki, I need some of this Plexus. And I was like, what? Like I hadn't even mentioned Plexus to him for so long, but he finally like went with it. And he was one of my biggest skeptics, but one of the people in my family I really wanted to get on Plexus, not to make a sale, not to do anything, but like really help him because I really wanted to help him. And so now he's doing it, and he, after 2 days, had some really great results. So never let your skeptics get to you because you never know when they will come back around and buy Plexus from you. And I'm not talking about just family. I know in this instance it just happened to be my family, but I can't tell you how many like friends and friends of friends that said no to Plexus. And then people come to us and they say, wow, I've been watching you for 6 months and now I want to join Plexus. Or I've been watching you for 2 years. Literally, I've had people tell me that. And now they want to join Plexus even though they said no before. So never get butthurt. Don't get like, feel like you're being pushed away from people because they will be back. They're going to keep following you. And literally people, it's really sad, but sometimes people are just waiting for you to quit and waiting for you to fail. So be consistent and don't let them win. Be consistent, and people are going to start to see, wow, they really love this Plexus stuff. Like they're not going anywhere, and maybe I need some of it. So, and they'll be back to you.
Don't be afraid. Like I kind of put myself in their shoes sometimes whenever, if they're saying anything that might be offensive or they're, trying to tell me like it doesn't work or it's gonna, whatever they say. Like I understand their skepticism because honestly, probably 95% of Plexus ambassadors started out as a skeptic, and that's okay. I mean, unfortunately, we have a society that is full of a lot of false claims and false advertisement and things that are supposed to work but don't work. And they don't know because they don't know, and they don't know that Plexus is different. And it's like, that's why it's so important for us to continue to share and just continue to plant those seeds and just show them how we are different and why we are different. Because I'm such a strong believer, and I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that Plexus is from God. And I feel like that is like that from our corporate leaders all the way down the ladder, that we really strongly feel like He has blessed us with this. He's blessed the ambassadors with this because He's wanted to change their lives, but it's also an answer to so many health problems out there. And people just don't realize like how genuine most of the people are in this company. So I don't know.
Yes.
But going on to goal setting.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. I am ready to go. Okay, so goal setting. We're going to talk about goal setting. Okay, so I know it kind of gets like you don't know what to do when you first sign up and you don't know like where to begin. Something that I like to tell people that first sign up is, and a lot of people love to do this, is make their initial investment back right away. And I think that people just love that. People love to make what they put into it, the first welcome pack that you bought and the $34.95 that you got, and get that back. a good way to do that is to get 3 new preferred customers or 3 new ambassadors and go silver. And we can just break it down with you. Like, for instance, just an example, if you get 3 ambassadors to sign up under you, that's all it takes to get to silver. And you're probably wondering, what's silver? Silver ambassador is the first rank with Plexus. Once you sign up just 3 people, 3 friends, family, anyone as an ambassador on your team, you become a silver ambassador. So super easy, just 3 people. How easy can it be? And once you do that, you reach the rank of silver. You get $100 bonus for making that rank to silver. And then on top of that, you're going to start making money off of the people that you just signed up. So most people, I think I've only had like 1 person that ever signed up without a welcome pack, because the welcome packs, if you're already an ambassador, you already know this, they're cheaper than wholesale. And everybody gets a welcome pack. So what happens with the welcome packs is if you sign up somebody who gets $199 welcome pack, and then you want to add the $34.95 to join. But as far as just the welcome pack, if somebody orders a $199 welcome pack from you, you are going to get $50 just from that 1 person. So if you do that 3 times, 3 of your ambassadors buy the $199 welcome pack right away, then you are going to get $150 on top of that $100 bonus. And so right there's $250 that you've already made just for going silver with Plexus. And that's just 3 people. So it's one of my favorite things to share about everybody. And like I said, you can also be getting 3 new preferred customers. Being a preferred customer, I literally pretend that retail does not exist. Like, nobody orders retail unless they're really, really scared. There's no reason not to order preferred. In my opinion, I mean, I literally just, I tell people about preferred or wholesale. I give them the option, preferred or wholesale. Retail does not exist in my world. And I just wanted to tell you guys too about the preferred bonuses. We get preferred bonuses for every product that they buy. And a preferred customer signs up and they get, we'll say, the pink drink and the accelerator. I'm pretty sure that preferred bonus is $18, right, Kara?
I think so.
I think so. So for every person that you get as a preferred customer, you get $18 on top of all of the other stuff. So preferred bonuses can really, really add up. So being a preferred customer is really, really, really beneficial because of all of those preferred customer bonuses. I know I've had preferred checks for hundreds and hundreds because I'm telling you, preferred bonuses add up like ridiculous. Like if somebody buys the preferred, I've figured this out. If somebody buys the Fab 5, which is the triplex and the block and the accelerator or the boost, whichever one they pick, you make, and if they're a preferred customer, you make $80 off of that person. $80. And it's crazy. And that's saying if you had over $500 in PV to make that 25%. So that would be you getting 25% and then getting the preferred bonuses as well. Were you going to say something?
It always cracks me up whenever I hear you talk about your Fab 5 at $80 is Nikki used to waitress, and she'd always be like, I don't even know why I'm spending all my time here waitressing when I can just go home and sell a Fab 5 for $80.
Yes, I did. Last summer, I decided to get a job at a country club just to get out of the house because I was going crazy in the house. I was going stir crazy. So I was like, I'm going to go waitress for 1 day a week, and I would literally make like $20, and I would always complain to Kara about it because I'm like, I could literally just go sell a Fab 5 and make $80 and be done with it.
Yeah. That's what I always think about. No, when I Fab 5. So funny.
That's hilarious. I'm trying to think if another thing that's really awesome about setting goals is when you actually sit down and write down your goals, it gives you something like that you can like actually like work towards. And me and Kara do this too. Like it's so nice. Like we set goals every month that we want to add 4 to 5 ambassadors. So like we check in every week. We're like, okay, we have to add an ambassador this week. Did you add your ambassador this week? And it's something to push forward for. And when you're writing down your goals, it's a proven fact. If you write down your goals, hang them up somewhere or something and go over them, like you are more likely to succeed in your goals by writing them down. So write down your goals. And another thing that a lot of people do when they're new to the company is writing down a list of 100 people. And 100 people seems like a lot of people, but it's really not. If you all think about it, you all know 100 people. Rather, it's your
friends.
Yes. Do you know the Franks list? Do you want to talk about the Franks list real quick, actually?
Yeah, the Franks list is, what is that called? Like an acronym?
Yeah.
It's for friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors. Yeah, kids organizations, and then service organizations. And that's just basically just to kind of get your brain thinking, okay, who are my friends? You know, who are my relatives? And like, we don't want you guys to admit everybody, because for one, I feel like we're a firm believer that everybody needs Plexus in some way, shape, or form. Like, everyone needs Plexus, whether it's for the products or the opportunity. But I think we all need both. Anyway, don't ever be afraid to admit anybody, and you're just going to constantly be working from that list and reaching out to those people, adding people to your list and stuff like that. And just whenever you write it down, you know, you might write down Susie and then think of, oh, Susie has her cousin Holly, whatever, and then, you know, Holly's boyfriend and stuff like that. And it just helps your brain just remember all of these people.
Yes. You know, it's funny. I literally have friends still to this day that say, I don't want to join Plexus because you already took everyone. Like, everybody's like, you have everybody, so I don't need to join. And I'm like, I'm not kidding you. I literally ended up, I screenshotted my customers list. I said, do you know one person on there? And they're like, nope. Like, I literally get customers from like my friend's aunt's cousin, sister, brother. Like, because like, you just have to write down like the list of people. Like, I mean, it just, the list goes on and on and on, and it doesn't have to be people that you know personally. But starting out for the first 100, I think we all know in our close circle, probably close to 100 people. But as Kara said, adding to your list in the future, you'll start to think of like people's relatives and other people's family members and stuff like that, like your best friend's family members and stuff like that. You'll start writing those people down as well. And then the last thing that we are going to talk about for goals is just, and this has been known to be very successful too, is writing down your why. Everybody has a why you joined Plexus. Rather, like Kara said, if it was for the financial opportunity because our comp plan is so amazing, or if it was, you know, for the products, for health reasons, or you want to lose weight, or any type of health goal that you have. Everybody joined Plexus for a reason. And we just really encourage everybody to sit down and just write down your why you joined Plexus, what you want to see come out of this. Say you joined for the financial opportunity. You know, maybe you want to stay at home with your kids, or maybe you just want to make $300 to $500 extra a month. Just write down your why, and it's just been really, really known to be successful. Did you have something to add to that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you look like you did, so I was like, okay. I think that's it for goals.
The next thing that we want to talk about is just your image. For one, if you're going to be a Plexus ambassador, then you're going to be the brand. You are the face of Plexus, and how you present yourself is what people are going to think of Plexus through you. And so we just kind of want to remind everybody just to kind of stay classy, you know, not to be posting all of a bunch of negative stuff on Facebook, or just getting involved in like a bunch of drama or things like that. I want everybody to still be you. Everybody is uniquely and wonderfully and fearfully made, and be you, because you are the face of Plexus, but just don't bring in the negative stuff or whatever to, and just share that with everybody. And surround yourself with positive and uplifting people. And another reason, like, you know, we talked about the getting plugged in, and we have group chats and pages, and there's lots of interaction, but we have the most incredible group of people that will lift you up and pray for you and just be there for you and help you succeed. Everybody wants, I mean, I've never met so many people in my life that genuinely like wants what's best for so many other people. And that's just how our family is and our community is at Plexus. And it's great to be around. So don't be afraid to surround yourself, because you kind of are who you surround yourself with. So if you have a bunch of negative Nellies in your life that you feel like are bringing you down, don't be afraid to kind of cut ties and not, you know what I mean? Like, don't make that part of your life
Your
too.
distance.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not telling you to like
Negativity is
cut ties with
contagious.
family and friends and stuff like that. I don't want it to come off, the wrong way whatsoever, but just, you're the brand of Plexus. So
Yes.
make sure that you're branding it well.
And another thing, while you're talking about like being like genuine and being a good person and stuff like that, it's so crazy because when I first came with Plexus, like I posted about drama all the time. Oh, I posted my whole life on Facebook all the time. And I've really, I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that years ago. And everybody has bad days. Everybody has drama and crazy family members and all this stuff. But it doesn't need to be on Facebook. You want to be that person that people want to follow. You want to be that inspiring person. You want to be that person that people can relate to and people want to follow. Like, I think after a while of watching negative after negative and drama posts on Facebook, people just end up not following you or defriending you or something because, they want that positive stuff around. And another thing, when you're making that list of 100 people, some of these traits are really, really good to keep in mind when you're making that list. People that are normally really great for this job are people that are positive, people that are uplifting, and people that are genuine and care about people and, just want to see others succeed and have a lot of friends. Really, like people like that are just really, really good. Like, I think people that are like inspiring and have lots of integrity, those kind of the people are the people that you want to write down on your list because those are going to be the people that are going to really succeed in this business.
Another thing while we're kind of on this topic that I want to encourage everybody to do is just making sure that they're spending time on personal development. That's not something that I personally started until a little later in my Plexus journey. I just didn't really think that it was really important. I just had it all figured out on my own kind of thing. And whenever I feel like I started personal development and investing in myself and my mindset and things like that, that's whenever my business really started to turn around and kind of take a great turn, I feel like. So I really think that's really important. There are so many incredible books out there. You can just spend 5 to 10 minutes a day reading a couple pages and just doing that every day. And it's another thing that's going to help you build your belief in yourself, this industry, and why it's so great to be a part of.
I was the same way when I first joined. I thought, oh, I don't need to do any of that stuff. Like, I'm fine. And as soon as I started, like, it's crazy. Like, and this is one of the things like I love so much about this job and Plexus and just everything about this company is like they do focus on personal development and it just changes you. Like, I noticed a change in myself. I've noticed a change. I've been a better wife, a better mom. Like, it's not even just, hey, do personal development for Plexus. Like, it really, really helps you with like so many other things in life, which is just amazing. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't agree more.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about launch parties. I'm really excited about launch parties. They've been really, really successful. A launch party is, and I know that we say a lot that you don't have to have these launch parties to be successful. You don't have to have parties all the time. We don't want you to think that, oh, you have to have parties every week. Not anything like that. But launch parties are just like super fun if you want to do one. They're just a way to kickstart your business right away. What you do is you just invite your closest friends and family over and, have someone, your upline or yourself, go through the products, go through the opportunity, and let us know if you need help with that. But, and it's just, it's something to be proud of. You want to just let everybody know what you're doing right away. And be bold. Like, one of the things like that I've learned is being bold. Like, there is no reason to ever question our products, ever question our opportunity. Like, people are going to have you questioning it sometimes, and you just have to build your belief. And me and Kara can sit here and tell you right now, like, there's nothing wrong with our products. If somebody tells you they're doing something crazy, it's most likely something they're doing. It's not our product. So we just want you guys to be really bold and be really confident. Like, our products are amazing. And we just want you guys to tell everybody about it. The sooner you start sharing, the better. And I know that a lot of people at these launch parties will have lots of people join, because when you can get people to sit there and listen about the products and the opportunity, it's just so amazing. It's like almost like too good to be true. People join because this is like real stuff and people want to join. And if they walk away from these opportunity meetings, they're literally walking away from the opportunity of a lifetime. And we say that at the end of every opportunity meeting or every launch party, tell them, you're walking away from an opportunity of a lifetime if you don't join or get the products.
This could change everything. And for so many, it has.
Yes. And me and Kara are walking proof of this. Like, I literally never thought in a million years that I would not be working and literally wake up every day just cuddling with my kids and making my own plans, like doing whatever I want. And like, it's surreal to me. Like, still to this day, you would think I'm used to it, but I'm not. I'm just really blessed. We're so lucky.
It really is hard to get used to. Like yesterday, my husband and I were driving home together and we started talking about Plexus, and we were just like, it like just almost brings us to tears every single time, because we're just like, look at everything we have. Like, we feel so grateful, and we feel so lucky and so blessed to have this in our life and what it's done for us. And I don't know, like, we just know what is possible. We know how it helps so many people.
And me and Kara aren't anyone special. Don't think that you can't do this and that me and Kara are like, just the best people ever. And we succeeded because of something special. Like, we succeeded because we made it a priority and we stayed consistent and we stayed plugged in, and we were making it happen daily by doing the daily things that need to be done in our income producing activities, which we will all learn about.
Mm-hmm. The next thing we want to talk about is your auto qualification. If you don't have your backup order on, make sure it is turned on. It's kind of like a safety measure for you, honestly. It is to ensure that you get a paycheck. If you do not have this turned on, then you're not going to get any business building bonuses, commission payouts, anything. Plexus, your paycheck is actually going to go to your sponsor, and we don't want your money. We want to make sure that you have your money. So just make sure these backup orders are on. They make sure a lot of people have their backup order set as non-conditional. So kind of like if they're like a preferred customer, it's going to be shipped out to them every month, no matter what, because honestly, most Plexus ambassadors are a product of the product. So they want their products every month being sent to them. If you want to have control over it and order it whenever you want, then just make sure it's set as non-conditional. So if you have, as conditional, sorry, set it as conditional. And then that means that it will not be sent out to you if you have $100 or more in personal volume. But if you don't have that $100, then it'll make sure that you're sent out, so you will get that commission check at the end of the month. We also want to make sure that you guys understand how you get paid and our compensation plan. It is incredible. We are not going to go through all of it right here, but we are going to share Michelle Thomas's compensation plan breakdown from YouTube on our team pages after this call. So if you're new and you want to know how you make money, this is great to listen to, because this is going to show you where your money comes from and what you need to be doing to get paid the most.
Yes. And the last thing that we're going to talk about just really fast is, me and Kara tried to cover, the basics, and we don't want you guys to feel super, super overwhelmed. So we have a lot of this stuff already broke down on the new ambassador checklist. So if you weren't able to take notes, or you kind of just want to refresh your memory, there's always the pinned post on Show Me, and it's on the Rockstar page. Do you have it on your team page too, Kara?
I don't think so.
The pinned post. We have a new ambassador checklist, so if you guys need it, just get with us. But it is on my team page on the pinned post all the way at the top.
It's in the files on my page.
It's in the files too on Show Me, on the Show Me Plexus page. So lots of great stuff in there to get you guys started and off on the right foot for being a new ambassador. So
really quick, if you don't care, can you screen share and show them where files is?
Yes, I will do that. Absolutely.
I know in my page specifically, like I'm sure it's like that in Nikki's page and Show Me too, but like that's where all of my scripts are and stuff like that we were kind of talking about earlier.
Yes, I will do that. Just 1 second. Okay.
And then we'll wrap it up right after this, guys. Sorry.
Yes, no, you're fine. That's actually a really good idea. Okay, can you see my screen?
No. Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is the Show Me Plexus page. It's just Show Me Plexus. I typed it up here. So this is on, mind you, I'm on the computer. It's sometimes different on a actual, telephone, like your cell phone. But right here is files. You guys can see it. You just click files and there's tons of information. Just stuff about thinking about joining Plexus, the pricing sheet, block, how to share it, edge, how to share it, how to get to leaders retreat. And you just click on them and you have all the information right there. And there's just lots and lots of stuff. Creating momentum for your team. I will show you one of my favorite ones if it'll let me go. It's literally, I don't know if it's gonna let me go all the way down here. See guys, there's lots and lots and lots of files, so much stuff. Like I said, we're on one of the best teams ever. We have all of the resources that you need to be successful and answer questions to your customers even when you're brand new. I'm gonna keep going because my favorite one is the very first file ever uploaded.
Really?
Yeah, if it'll let me go now. Oh, here it is. Struggling client questions. I love this one so much. And when I first joined Plexus, it was like my favorite. Is they let me open it? Okay. It's loading. Okay, here it is. This is struggling client questions, and it's super, super helpful for people that maybe are struggling on the products. You can ask them these questions. Oh, whoops. If they're taking the products consistently, what products are they on? How long have they been taking them? Maybe they're not getting their water. Do they take any other medications? Just stuff like that. Questions that we have that could help, by giving them the right answers. Sometimes it's really, really hard. And if you guys don't know the answers, don't feel like you can't ask me or Kara or your upline or whoever it may be for help. If you don't know the answers, don't freak out. One of the best things about being in network marketing is that we aren't talking to them face to face. So if you get a question on Facebook or Instagram or whatever your social media favorite is, you have time to go find that answer before you reply. So ask us for help if you need it. And I think that's it. So I hope you guys got stuff from this. I hope you guys got some good notes. And we will talk to you soon.
Bye.